Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on a feature in SAP Ariba that can seriously transform how you handle procurement. It's called the Full Sourcing Project. We're going to break down what it is, why it's such a game changer for those really complex projects, and how you can start using it to bring some serious order to the chaos. Let's dive in.
So, does this whole scene feel a little too familiar? You're running a big sourcing event, right? It's got multiple stages, tons of documents flying around, a whole team of people, and before you know it, you're drowning in email chains, you're chasing people for status updates, and you're trying to figure out which one is the actual final version of that RFP. It's just chaotic, and it feels almost impossible to keep track of everything.
And this really shows the two different worlds you can live in. I mean, look at the left side. That's the old way. You've got scattered emails, total version control nightmares, and you're tracking everything by hand. But then look at the right. That's the Ariba way. Communication is all in one place. You have a single source of truth for every document, and workflows are automated. It's really the difference between chaos and complete control.
So, how do you get that chaos over to control? Well, the answer is the Full Sourcing Project. And I want you to think of it like your project's command center. This isn't just some folder or shared workspace. It's a hub that was purpose-built to manage these big, complex sourcing activities from the very beginning to the very end.
This is really the core idea. Just imagine having a single dashboard that gives you that bird's-eye view of absolutely everything. Every single task, every document, every person on the team. It's all about getting that complete visibility and total control, all in one spot.
So let's look at the official definition for a sec. It's a comprehensive, template-based workspace. The key phrase here, the magic word really, is template-based. What that means is you never, ever have to start from a blank page. Instead, you're kicking things off with a proven process that has all the project management goodies, your tasks, your processes, your documents, built right in from the get-go.
And here's how that actually plays out. When you create a full sourcing project, it comes preloaded with everything you need, all based on a best practice template. And these templates are designed to match your organization's specific way of doing things, which means the project is instantly set up with the right documents, the correct sequence of tasks, and even the right team members.
Okay, so we've covered the what and the why. Now for the fun part. How do you actually start one? You might be thinking, a tool this powerful has got to be complicated to set up, right? Actually, no. It's incredibly simple. It literally just takes 2 clicks.
The system gives you 2 really straightforward ways to do it. You can either kick one off right from the Common Actions panel on your main dashboard, just click Sourcing Project, or you can use that universal Create icon you see in the top right corner. Either way you go, you're just a couple of clicks from getting your project launched.
All right, so you've clicked Create. Now what? You're inside your brand new project workspace. Let's do a quick tour of the key tabs that are about to become your new best friends.
First up is the Tasks tab. You can think of this as your project's roadmap or its DNA. Because it's pulled directly from that template, it lays out the entire workflow for you. Every phase, every approval, every milestone. It's basically a pre-populated to-do list that makes sure no critical step ever gets missed. Next is the Documents tab, and this one is a lifesaver. This is your central library. You can finally wave goodbye to digging through shared drives or searching old email attachments. Every RFP, every supplier response, every contract draft, it all lives right here, perfectly organized and ready for the whole team. This is that single source of truth in action.
And finally, we've got the Team tab. This shows you everyone who's involved, from your category managers all the way to your legal reviewers. And just like the tasks and documents, the core team is usually inherited right from the template, making sure the right people with the right permissions are on board from day one.
So what happens when you bring it all together? You've got the tasks, the documents, and the team all managed in one central hub. What's the real impact on your day-to-day? Well, this is where your sourcing gets supercharged.
This quote really just nails it. The Full Sourcing Project lets you model your organization's best practice sourcing process. It lets you take all the lessons you've learned from your most successful projects and turn them into a repeatable standard for everything you do going forward. It's all about building excellence right into your process by design.
So why does all this matter to you? Well, using full sourcing projects drives consistency, and it enforces your best practices without you even having to think about it. It gives you that command center visibility and control we talked about, but the real result? It frees your team from all that administrative busy work so you can focus on what really matters: strategy, building supplier relationships, and driving real value for the business.
So as we wrap up, I'll just leave you with this one question. Think about the most complicated project you have on your desk right now.
You know, the one with all the moving parts that kind of keeps you up at night. Which of your projects is just crying out for its own command center?